watching it from Crunchyroll. Love that, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah. I'm actually pumped up for this. Because honestly, Healin Good Precure has been on a roll lately. Dang. Dang. I always love that ring bell sound in skulls and anime for some reason. Hopefully Hinata succeeds, but it's gonna be a journey. Oh. Damn, that's actually impressive. And I'm pretty sure Chio did roll. Oh! I mean, that's actually no surprise considering Chio's the most mature one out of all of them. Now, she's probably in the span of a few weeks. Hey, you know, I'm actually kind of similar in that way, too. What is that evil aura? That looks like it's an aura coming from Omega Byogen. I mean, he also needs to... It's her study method. It's probably how she felt. Oh! I mean, that's a good point, but geez, 32 is pretty dang awful. I like how Nanoka's trying to butter up her girl. Oh. How is it looking cute? Or no, maybe she was making an excuse. No, you know, it could have been an excuse because I'm like, because I think she, oh no, okay, maybe she's actually legitimate about the whole best friend thing. Never mind. Healing good. Healing. Oh man, I fucking love this song. It's one of the few openings where I just listen to the full version of the opening multiple times and I never get bored of it. Hell, if I had time today, I would have probably listened to the full version of the opening for this week's reaction. That's how good it is. Only reason why I didn't do it is because I was busy today. But damn, if it wasn't for that, I'd have probably listened to the full version of the opening again. Only because I love that song that much. Oh man, just something about the song. Oh man. And then when you just see them all about to actually throw down against the main foes, I'm just surprised they haven't transformed Guraru, Dairozen, and Shindone's character designs yet, just to match the power-ups they received recently. I think, hopefully Toei does that eventually. Only because I kind of want to see a bit more progression of the opening song. I mean, the song is, the animation is great and all, but I want to see it change so that it feels more dynamic. I'm assuming Natasha's probably going to be her best friend. Looks like it. She's even wearing yellow, just like Hinata, too. Whoa! Yo, Elizabeth already's looking like she's being drained of her energy in cinema. I can see why she'd be nervous, though. Once you're separated by someone for a long amount of time, things like personal space that you didn't perceive before it's easily perceivable, especially if the last time you saw them was when you were a little kid, and you're seeing them when you're a teenager. Just because... Okay, she needs to increase her attention span. More Hinata. But... Aww. Hopefully there comes a day where she can show pictures of herself and the others and assume, oh! Whoa! Aww. Damn! I mean, it was bound to happen. There are going to be occasions where you encounter someone. That's probably not going to happen again, though. I mean, Natron is kind of right and it's kind of wrong. I'll explain why. Like, when you're haven't seen someone a long time, you're not going to click with them in most cases. You might click with them sometimes without skipping a bit, but most of the times when you try to interact with a person again after not seeing them for a long time, especially when they're not family, it's awkward. Hell, it could be family and it'd still be awkward. So I can kind of relate with what Hinata's going through. Hey, that's actually kind of a cute name. Oh, jeez. I like how Dairo's putting this woman in her place. Yeah, but she actually likes Kim Gilgan though. That's the difference. Actually, hey, I could probably start calling him Goo. Oh my god, that's too long. I think it'd have been better off just calling her worthless. Bullshit. The coolest one was. I mean, I could see her being popular with most men. But nah, Dairozen's where it's at. If anyone's the coolest, it's Dairozen. But I actually like that, again, showing us their lack, even though they gain power-ups, the lack of chemistry is why they keep on losing, because if they would have just teamed up, they might actually stand a chance against their girls. But they don't. And I love scenes like that. Hell, time doesn't wait for anyone. It doesn't wait for men, women, children, animals. Look at those glasses. And why are they speaking French? It looks like the evil laughing. Whoa. Thankfully, Nodoka and Chio are nothing like that. So the odds of them doing something like that are low, just considering how how Nodoka relatively clicked pretty easily with the doctor. I like how Chio looked pissed. Exactly, and I think unlike the others, I think they'll be able to put out. But the thing is, they made the friendship. But the thing is that they made a friendship when they were kids. Sometimes friendships that are made when you're kids are pretty fickle. Just imagine Doka and Chio are going into different schools, because isn't Chio going to want to go to a school with a good athletic club? Yes, that is fucking cute. She knows the victory. No, she needs to actually focus. If I were Nyatra, I would move all of her fucking manga into a pot. Damn it! Come on, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, I've been through that too, actually. But I actually do get A's and B's though. Oh, damn it, Hinata. She kinda is. She needs to go into study and boot camp. She needs to. That's the only way our girl's gonna succeed. They say studying with other people can actually help elevate your concentration. At least that's what I've read. Huh. Hey, those all look pretty dang serviceable. I like how she was like, I'm with the. She's making a face on these bakas. Wait, why is it something that she doesn't. Who the fuck is this man? Oh, okay, that's Hinata's father. I was like, who the fuck is this? I like how Rafi's looking all nervous. I'm definitely noticing whenever Rothy's with the man, she gets all. Oh, never mind. She's actually happy. Ah, damn. Way to throw your own daughter under the bus like that. Jeez. Okay, I think it's one of the first few times where I see Rothsey actually latch onto the Mel relatively quickly. That's fire. Well, we definitely know where Hinata got her charisma from. Oh man. I like how they're all arguing. And then you see me cheering for fucking Rothsey. And they played around with the victory headband. And then Madoka and Robert, like the only mature ones right now. That's pretty dang good English. Madoka's actress is really amazing. And it actually fits in with Hinata's sensibilities too. Hey, I mean, now say it, Hinata. Say the word satisfaction. Oh, Hunter was a little one for me back in the day when I was in grade school. It took me quite a bit to grasp of that. What? Okay, yeah, she's in the, she was warm, now she's getting colder, and now she's absolute ice tundra cold right now. I like how I like how even Nitron can't even think of anything to back up his partner. Yeah, we can just look at Hinata's father. He's just dying on the inside. Oh shit. Wow. Oh, this is looking cute. Oh man. Like you want to hug her? I wanna hug her. I wanna touch them cheeks and pet it. Yeah, it's obvious. It's obviously doable. Mm-hmm. Just because it happened with Riku doesn't mean it's gonna happen with Nodoka and Chiyo. I'm gonna assume that she probably is. Oh, okay. I guess it makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty much what I let's go. That's pretty much what I thought of too. Like the moment this situation happened, I was thinking of Nodoka's relationship with her doctor. I mean, yeah, it might be best just to clear the air and try it. I just love his mischievous face. It's for her own good. Dang it, I thought it was pretty fast if Hinata can't even catch up. Oh, snap. Oh! I mean, hey, at the very least, Rico's got enough self-awareness to realize that she was a little bit more edgier than she should have been. Hey, best for her to recognize it now than later. Aww. Oh, that's fucking cute right there. But we know that there's a difference between reality and and plus the idealized version of reality. That's the thing. Look how they feel on their own stink. Hmm. I mean, I think Hinata just has to be patient. I think Hinata should like try to peer in just slowly and subtly and try to just find out what Eriko actually wants. Oh! Whoa, oh! I thought you were... hmm... Whoa! Okay, this time they didn't even show them infect someone, but I don't mind them skipping the faces that we're usually familiar with. Oh boy. And the thing is, Hinata's not going to be able to separate from Eriko at all, considering that Eriko's going to be wanting to look after Hinata right there. But hey, you know what? It's a Mega Byogen. Considering they've been able to take on Giga Byogens 4v1, I think a 3v1, potentially 3v2 of Shidori wants to be a pouty little bitch and actually get her hands. Actually, no, not a pouty little bitch. A pouty little badass. If she actually fights herself, you know what? I'll actually respect that. If she actually gets her hands dirty, I would actually be pretty proud. I mean, too, if it's like 3v2, they still have a shot. We've seen Chio push back Shidori for a relative amount of time solo. Aww. Oh, so that explains it. I mean, at the very least, it's nervousness and not. Oh. Okay, I get it. So maybe that means Eriko hasn't made a lot of new friends then. Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Yeah, I wonder why. I just hope Asumi took away Eriko into a faraway location. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I actually don't mind these solo transformations since we haven't seen one of these in a while. I actually don't mind this one bit. I just hope Asumi took away Eriko far enough so that she isn't able to witness Hinata's transformation. Yo, there's something about this transformation. Always puts a smile to my face. But yeah, I had a feeling that Eriko's nervousness was just from the fact that Hinata had so many friends, though. You know, when I said they should have shown off Asumi, I was half joking, but I'm kind of glad she didn't show the picture with all her friends and Asumi there, because that would have just added a bit more insult to injury. So I'm like, whew. Okay. That's actually some good choreography where it makes Hinata jump and then attacks her right when she's on the air. I like how the Mega Byogens get all confused. I mean, honestly, Shidori needs to look up the definition of insanity. The definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different end result. I mean, what was she expecting to accomplish? Da, 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 da. Oh, are they gonna go to the Healing Oasis? Oh boy, I always love looking at the Healing Oasis animation. And I always love jamming to this thing too. Yep, it's the Healing Oasis. Oh, it has to have like 3 different camera angles for dramatic effect, but hey, it works. Jeez, you busted off that Mega Byogen. I always like that little noise they make when they're like, yeah, like when they get out and with their freedom. That is just so dang adorable. I mean, at least now we know what tree Shinjoni actually infected. I don't know, I always love doing that whenever she... I like how she has to fucking explain it. And I like how the girls didn't respond. They didn't even give a shit. Honestly, it wasn't the tree element's fault, but it was Shidone's fault. Okay. Okay, I was about to get scared. I was like, wait, do you actually notice the presence of the tree element? Oh, now this is what I like to see. Rekindled friendships right there. Hopefully, now I get to somebody say, what the how is that even fucking possible? Okay, you know what, that's excusable. Kinda wish I mean, yeah, but it kind of pisses me off that we didn't see her talk with the Okay, no, that is that is no excuse to give up on studying. Hopefully he was joking about that. Alright, good. I'm like, I'm starting to feel worried for this girl now. I mean, that's pretty cute that at least she has a picture. And it even has Asumi too. I was like, when is Asumi gonna be in a motherfucking picture? And, well, looks like Toei at least heard me and people had similar thoughts. They put in Asumi in that pic. I was like, good. Because our angel, our queen, needs to be on there. But anyways, aside from that putting a smile on my face, this episode was flawed. I enjoyed it though. But I think it has to ask the whole friendship angle. Now don't get me wrong, it's relatable with the whole you encounter your friend after not seeing them for multiple years, and it being awkward as hell. Yes, I've been through that before. That's what makes this episode relatable. And when Hinata didn't click with the friend Enrico from the get-go, I was feeling for her. And I like how it showed you the psychological side where she was feeling down, she was hesitating whether she should make the first move to communicate with Enrico. And it was cute to see Enrico make that first move, and her explanation being that the reason why she left was because she was jealous about the friends that Hinata had. That's the type of stuff I like to see. It feels realistic. That was a good portion. That bad portion is they emphasize the relationship with Rico, then just go on to skip their interactions with Rico. I would have loved to have seen Hinata just talk things out with Rico a little bit, spend some time with her. I would have loved to have seen some 2 to 3 minute life-size sequences. Oh, okay, PB's back. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that looks like a fun. Oh, this is looking cute with the grapes. Dun, dun, dun. Oh man, looks like that Red's gonna plan something pretty evil. Yeah, looks like he's gonna plan some evil shit. I mean, robbery usually doesn't react that way. Oh fuck. I think it's the left. It's the left. I don't know. I don't know which one's the real one. Whew. Honestly, y'all, I did not know if that was a real or fake element. I could have been completely wrong. Fuck. I gotta start drawing the elements because these games, I feel like sometimes if I just sleep on it a little bit, I'm gonna completely fuck up which is the right element, and that scares the fuck out of me. Because I know out of 36 episodes of Healin Good Precure, I've only missed 2 games. I've gone in 34, and I want my record to stay pristine and clean. You know, as a Healin Good Precure watcher, I need to keep my guard up and actually paying attention to what the elements look like. But anyways, back into how I felt about this episode though. That's what kind of irked me a little bit because I would have loved to have seen a bit more screen time with Rico. I mean, just a few episodes ago, when they had Nodoka's Nodoka's doctor introduced, he got screen time. We got to hear his goals. We got to hear what the doctor's been doing, researching incurable diseases. We got to hear all the nice, badass stuff he's doing. So, when that episode, going into this one, and especially since this episode actually kind of made comparisons to the Doctor episode, I was expecting this episode to be magnificent. And instead, I mean, I got super rushed with like almost no time to breathe. And kind of makes hell. I know this series wanted to have a fight, but really, what was the point of Shidori being in this episode? I think they should have just had her joke around with Guraru and also Dairozen, and then just have Hinata patch things up with Eriko, not have the enemy attack, then boom, things are patched up afterwards off screen. That's the thing that kind of pisses me off a little bit. If all this episode could have taken its time a bit more. I mean, in saying that though, I liked mostly what the episode did. It had a good comedy. We got to see Hinata's father. And the fight choreography was actually good. I actually liked the fight scenes themselves. I just felt like from a story standpoint, they didn't need to be here. I would have rather have seen Hinata talking with Eriko a bit longer. And yes, I know the purpose of Healin Good Precure is to excite people watching the fight scenes, but there are times where you don't need a fight scene. Hell, this is something that Milk or Dreamy used to be able to do perfectly, where it had some episodes without action sequences, and then that series is kind of falling off the wayside too when it comes to just jamming in an action scene that we don't need. We don't need action in every single Healin Good Precure episode. We don't need it. And this time I felt like they really gimped Eriko do that. As for the characters themselves, I'm sorry, but Eriko was a plot device. She was only there to cause a little bit of conflict, and that's it. I mean, I'll give it some props though. At the very least, when it comes to Hinata, we got to see her express a variety of emotions, like when she can read the temperature in the room when she notices the situation with Eriko is awkward, and then seeing her happy of it at the end was gratifying. I just wish we would have seen her talking with her best friend. And additionally, I do like at the very least, you do have some nice touches, like you can see her getting more appreciation for Asumi when she's in the photo with all of her friends, and Asumi too. So there was some subtle character development there, and I do like how you have Hinata, she wants to wisen up and go to a good school, like the type that Hinata, the type that, I meant to say Chiyo and Nodoka are going towards, so there was some growth with Hinata. And I even love the chemistry between Nitron and Hinata when Nitron was trying to like forcibly make Yuriko and Hinata patch things together. I like that, seeing him kind of like his own guardian angel for Hinata in a way. And then the father too, I love how he pitched in, how he's listening to how his daughter was doing when she was trying to study, and he was saying, you can do it, Hinata. Things like that were really cute, and that's why despite this episode rushing the Yuriko stuff, it had enough to where, alright, at least this episode's above average. So from a character standpoint, while it was flawed, it still had more positives than negatives. Animation, it was actually pretty good. Like, I love that little scene where the Mega Byogen attacks Nodoka, then it hits Nodoka while she's dodging and attacking in the air. Kind of wish more enemies in the series did that. So, you can tell the storyboarding team and the directing team in this episode, even though you can tell that they didn't have the animators capable of doing a lot of Sakuga, they had great timing and direction. You can tell, and that's impressive. This animation team, whoever's doing this episode, they need to be given a big budget loaded with a lot of animators. I have a feeling that if they were given a team of badass animators, they would do a fantastic fucking job. Like this animation team, I need to see them in more episodes. Whoever did the storyboarding, they were amazing. So that's why for the animation art, even though you can tell they didn't have top tier animators, the staff did great with what they had to work with. Except for that little fight scene, that was actually well animated. Artwork was good too. And even like the little touches in the background animation, like when you have Ratsu having a tug of war with Peggyton and Yatron, I was like, and those are the type of touches that elevate this episode, the visuals, because it gives you humor, well, fit in with the tone of the episode. And it's something that the animators didn't have to do. They just put in the extra effort because they probably felt that enriched the episode, and it did. They made the right call. And that's why I thought this episode had pretty darn good writing, if you ask me personally. In some bits, anyway. In the comedic bits, it had good writing. As for voice performances, they were great. Zero complaints. I thought Hinata's actress did great, and even though Riko's actors were there for a singular episode, she did good as a guest cast member in the series. And if I were to rate this episode overall, the scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, normally I'll give episodes like this a 6 out of 10, but because the direction was so solid from an action standpoint, I'm going to bump it up to a 7 out of 10, which is still good, above average. So, yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about Miraction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely ranting to Healin Good Precure episode 37. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.